Before we begin, I ask you to do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000, so your help is needed. And now to our feature presentation. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today I want to rank all the MTV Video of the Year winners from the years 2000 to the year 2021. And the only reason I'm doing those years, because if I do 1984 to 1999, they're mostly rock videos and I have little connection with rock music, and I kind of don't care about rock music as much. So I'm only going to focus on the new millennium for this video. And before I begin, I want to give a huge shout out to JFrey123 who suggested that I make a video like this. Which goes to tell you that if you leave your suggestions in the comments below, you may never know, I may get to them. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, let's start off with the year 2000. And in that year, Eminem, the real Slim Shady, has won. He beat out All the Small Things by Blink-182, Untitled by D'Angelo, Bye 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 by NSYNC, and Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And for me, this video, it is a good video, but it's not Eminem's best video. That's actually going to stand. I mean, that video is pretty good. But for being good, but not great, I'm going to put this in the A tier of videos. No, I'm going to bump it down to B. Next we have is the year 2001. And in that year, Lady Marmalade by Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink, and Lil Kim won. And they beat out Missy Elliott, Get Your Freak On, Stan by Weapon of Choice by Sim, All For You in It, and Full by U2. And yeah, the competition was nice. MTV did get this one right. Although Get Your Freak On was another good video worth mentioning. So with that being said, and I do like the video, it's going in the A tier. Once again, Eminem in 2000 and beat out For Without Me, and he beat In by Art, One by Sync, One Mic by Nas, Alive by P.O.D., and Fell in Love with the Girl of the White Stripes. Again, a lot of rock videos got nominated Video of the Year, but Eminem once again on the way to beat him out. And pretty much what I said about the year 2000, again, it's not Eminem's best video. His best video somehow lost in 2001. So he's going in B tier. And at this point, Eminem became the first artist to win Video of the Year more times. 2003, we have Workin' Missy Elliott. And she beat out In the Club by 50 Cent, Hurt by Johnny Cash, Lose Yourself by Eminem, and Cry Me a River by Justin Timberlake. And I could see that MTV did not want to give Lose Yourself a win, giving Eminem 3 out of 4 wins for Video of the Year. So they decided to give Missy Elliott a shot, and yes, this video is pretty good. It might be her greatest. So with that being said, don't ever material. So I'll see. Next we have is Hey Ya by Outkast. And that beat out My Band by D12, 99 Problems by Jay-Z, Toxic by Britney Spears, and Yeah by Usher, Ludacris, and Lil Jon. And I can safely say that this was a tough year. A pretty good year, Video of the Year. In any given year, Toxic by Britney Spears and Yeah by Usher could probably. But given that Hey Ya is one of the greatest songs known to man, even if it's a sad song, there is no doubt that this is an S tier type video. So Outkast Hey Ya is getting an S tier. 2005, we have Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, beating out The Speed of Sound by Coldplay, Drop It Like It's Hot by Dog, Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani, and Jesus Walks by Kanye West. And to be honest with you, I don't know which version of Jesus Walks Kanye West put in, because he had like 3 versions of Jesus Walks. But me not knowing, and knowing that puts this at an unknown, and knowing that 2005 was like the year of Green Day, I can't really be mad at this one. This is going into B tier, though. Right in the middle. 2006, we have Panic at the Disco for I Write Sins, Not Tragedy. And they beat out Ain't No Other Man by Christina Aguilera, Hung Up by Madonna, Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and Hips Don't Lie by Shakira. And honestly saying, MTV, I think they got this one wrong. Because I would have given this award to Hips Don't Lie by Shakira and Wyclef. That's who I would have given it to. But I don't think I Write Sins, Not Tragedy is the worst thing on here. So therefore, I'm going to give it a C. A C tier video. For 2007, it must be noted that at this point, the fans have a say on Video of the Year. Video of the Year officially became a fan voted award. Alright, so I'm going to put that out there. 2007's winner was Rihanna for Umbrella with Jay-Z. She beat out some pretty big names too. Irreplaceable by Beyonce, Dance by Justice, What Comes Around Goes Around by Justin Timberlake, Stronger by Kanye West, and Rehab by Amy Winehouse. May Amy Winehouse rest in peace. So those are some pretty big names that she beat out. I do remember Umbrella being a pretty big deal back in 2007. So with that being said, but again, I don't think it's like an S tier video. So therefore I have to put in A tier. Not a bad choice, but we better. Now 2008. And it took nearly forever to get her first ever Moon Man. Britney Spears winning for Piece of Me. And she beat out Forever by Chris Brown, Burning Up by the Jonas Brothers, When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls, and Shut Up and Let Me Go by the Ting Tings. And obviously, this is not Britney Spears' best video. She has a lot of good videos. I don't know which one is her best. So, but I think Piece of Me, they pretty much, fans, since they know that this was a fan voted award, they want to give Britney Spears her first ever Moon Man. But I will say that Britney Spears did get lucky that she didn't have to go up against Touch My Body by Mariah Carey that year. Another woman without a Moon Man. So, I'm actually going to put this in this one's a C tier video. Because I really didn't care too much about this one. Sorry. But 2009 winner, Single Ladies by Beyonce won. She beat out We Made You by Eminem. Thank God that she beat out that video. Poker Face by Lady Gaga. Our first taste of Gaga here. Womanizer by Britney Spears. And Love Lockdown by Kanye West. So, with Single Ladies being a top 20 video of all time, there's only one place where I could put this in. And that's S tier. I don't think there's no argument, there's no debate that this easily deserved to win. Although I will mention Poker Face and Womanizer being good videos though. So I'm going to put Beyonce, you're an S tier video. Speaking of S tier videos, Lady Gaga Bad Romance won in 2010. She beat out Airplanes by B.O.B., Not Afraid by Eminem, Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine, Telephone by Lady Gaga and Beyonce, and Kings and Queens by 30 Seconds to Mars. And all these here that we have in the billion view club. It still has 1 billion views on YouTube. And this one's an easy win. And like what I said about Beyonce, this is one of the greatest videos ever made. So, Bad Romance, easily getting an S. And this brings us to 2011. And that's where Katy Perry's Fireworks won. She beat out Rolling in the Deep by Adele, Make Some Noise by the Beastie Boys, Grenade by Bruno Mars, and Yonkers by Tyler the Creator. Her only true competition in this year was Rolling in the Deep and Grenade by Bruno Mars. Not to say that this is a terrible video. It's another video in the billion view club. But Katy Perry, it's not one of my favorites on here. It's not in the S tier material. I'll say that much. So I have to put this one in A. 2012. This is Rihanna featuring Calvin Harris for We Found Love. It won. and it beat out Take Care by Drake featuring Rihanna, Somebody That I Used to Know by Goatee and Kimbra, Bad Girls by Mia MIA, and Wide Awake by Katy Perry. And the only issue I have here is Somebody That I Used to Know should have won. I mean, it was one of the biggest songs in 2012. It was the biggest, and still one of the go-to songs today. So, and We Found Love, although it is a good song, it's far from Rihanna's best video. I'm putting this one in B tier, but I don't think it's the worst thing here though. Now we're on to 2013, and MTV Vanguard winner Justin Timberlake won for Mirrors, and he beat out Thrift Shop by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars, I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift, and Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke featuring T.I. and Pharrell. Now, the only reason why Justin Timberlake won because fans knew that he was going to win the Vanguard Award that year. Basically locking him in for the dub. But Mirrors shouldn't have won that year. If it was up to me, I would have given it to either Locked Out of Heaven. I would have given it to I Knew You Were Trouble by Taylor Swift. That's what I would have given it to. And I'm kind of glad Blurred Lines didn't win, given that how badly that song aged today. So Mirrors, you kind of did not deserve to win. So I'm putting you in the C tier. I don't think you're a D tier video. 2014, Miley Cyrus, Wrecking Ball won, and she beat out Fancy by Iggy Azalea and Charlie XCX, thank God, Drunk in Love by Beyonce and Jay-Z, Chandelier by Sia, and Happy by Pharrell. Honestly, this may be some of the best Video of the Year nominees I've ever seen. Good little competition they got going on. But I know Miley Cyrus was probably the safest winner here, though. I will say that, though. Because in any given award show, any one of those videos I mentioned earlier, especially Happy, would have won Video of the Year. But I will say that it is an interesting video. I'm going to be nice. I'll give it an A tier video. And it has nothing to do with her being on a wrecking ball butt naked. 2015, the first taste of Taylor Swift. She won for Bad Blood with Kendrick Lamar. And she beat out 7-Eleven by Beyonce, All Right by Kendrick Lamar, Uptown Funk by Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars, and Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Now, this is a good video, but I don't think this is the best Taylor Swift video. That being said, it's an A tier. Because I said the best Taylor Swift video of all time is easily Shake It Off. But, given that it's competition, I mean, it's not bad, but I will say Taylor Swift did get lucky that she didn't have to go up against Nicki Minaj and Big Sean that year. I'll say that. 2016, Formation by Beyonce won, and she beat out some pretty big videos too. She beat out Hello by Adele, Sorry by Justin Bieber, Hot Like Bling by Drake, and Famous by Kanye West. And this is another A tier type video. There's not much I could explain. I know that was the year where she became the all-time winningest artist in VMA history. I think that was the year she became the most winningest artist there. So they felt like she deserved something big. And not to mention that Formation is a pretty good video. The cinematography done in that was amazing. So with that being said, this is an A tier video. Now we have Humble by Kendrick Lamar, 2017. And he beat out Scars to You're Beautiful by Alicia Cara, Wild Thoughts by DJ Khaled, Rihanna, Bryson Tiller, 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars, and Reminder by The Weeknd. I'll say this. Kendrick Lamar got lucky that year. He's lucky that he didn't have to face off of Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. He did, he's very lucky he didn't have to face off Despacito by Louis Fonsi and Daddy Yankee. And even though he did face off Bruno Mars, he was lucky that That's What I Like didn't get the nomination. So with that being said, this was a pretty easy win for Bruno Mars. I mean for Kendrick Lamar. But I'm just gonna throw him in the B tier because the competition around him was kinda weak. Sorry. 2018, we have another member of the Billion View Club, Havana by Camila Cabello and Young Thug. And she beat out The Carters, God's Plan by Drake, This Is America by Childish Gambino, No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande, and Finesse by Bruno Mars featuring Cardi B. And honestly, and like the last entry with Humble, Camila Cabello got lucky. She was lucky that she did not face off Cardi B's I Like It with J Balvin and Bad Bunny. And she's also lucky that she didn't face off Maroon 5 for Girls Like You. She's pretty lucky she didn't have to face off those two. Because if she did, Cardi B would have won. So with that being said, the video, I kind of care less about it. 2018 wasn't a strong year for Video of the Year. Because Cardi got snubbed that year. That's all I will say. But 2019, You Need to Calm Down by Taylor Swift won. And she beat out A Lot by 21 Savage and J. Cole, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish, Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, Sucker by the Jonas Brothers, Old Town Road remix by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus. And, oh boy, this is probably the least deserving winner of Video of the Year of all time. The only reason why she won it that year because the Swifties knew that she was performing at that show, and the fact that she released Lover right around that area, which gave fans more voting momentum. But I don't see this video. This is not the best video on here. I don't see how it beat out Old Town Road by Lil Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus, which is a member of the Billion View Club, by the way. I don't know how it beat out Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. And most importantly, I don't know how it beat out Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. That was the greatest video that year. I honestly don't know how she did it. I think the Swifties kind of took control of that award show that year. I would have given it to Billie Eilish by a mile. But as for the video goes, yeah, this is probably one of the worst winners on here. Easily D tier for me. 2020, the COVID year. We have Blinding Lights and The Weeknd winning. And he beat out Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, Godzilla by Eminem and Juice WRLD, may Juice WRLD rest in peace, Life is Good by Future and Drake, Rain on Me by Lady Gaga and Ariana Grande, and The Man by Taylor Swift. And, wow, what can I say? This is one of the biggest singles of all time. I think I said this in my VMA prediction video this year that I think everyone knew The Weeknd was going to win because the video was just that amazing. So with that being said, call it what you want, but this is an S tier video for me. Blinding Lights did deserve to win. Now to 2021. Lil Nas X's Montero, the most controversial video on here, won. And it beat out WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, Pop Star by DJ Khaled featuring Drake, with Justin Bieber being a co-star, Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA, Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran, and Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. And we all kind of knew that Lil Nas X was going to win as well. Although I will say he had controversy with, although he would have probably, his biggest competition was Kiss Me More by Doja Cat and SZA. That probably was his biggest competition. So, but the fact that he got the marketing for this song to work for him, it easily gave him the win. But for me though, I mean, I did call it the best video of 2021, but compared to the others, you know what? This is going to be a controversial choice. I'm torn between B and A, but I'm going to go with A because it did deserve to win. It was, yes, it might have been a slight easy win, but let's be real, it was the best video on here. So on that note, that concludes my tier list. Tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite video of the year winner on here? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.